Alaikum. It's Tarot Incentives. Namaste. This is going to be all inclusive. And also, I'm going to talk about a little astrology. So, in the astrological news, there are a few trines going on right now. So, that just simply means that things are going to be going a little bit easier or smoothly for some of us. So, Gemini, in your first house, you are ascendant, meaning, well, it's all about first impressions and leadership for you. You do have things relatively easy with that trine coming in those areas. And Aquarius, you are in your 10th house with a trine in that house as well. So things are pretty easy for you. And it's really all about public image and boundary setting right now. Boundaries with that trine in there, things should be relatively easy for you. Taurus, you're in your 12th house of separations and tying up loose ends. You also have a trine, so things are going to be pretty easy for you as well. Now, let me check specifically and tie in the tarot with what you have going on as well. So I'm just beginning with Gemini, because you are in your first house. Your future lover, someone wants to actually kind of like offer to be your future lover. And this is likely to be a Virgo person. That's the first thing coming in. And as I stated, you are in your first house of first impressions and leadership. So you'll probably be participating in that activity, some activity where you are the leader, pretty much. You'll be leading. And there is someone who they're very loyal, and they may be trying to run into you for some reason. And there is some manifestation that's going to be going down that is going to be beneficial to you. It's going to bring out the best in you. There is also an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini person who's going to be disclosing something to you. And Cancer. Cancer, you are in your second house of immediate surroundings and environment. There is another Cancer who would like to offer to be your future lover if you're single. And being in your house of immediate surroundings, you'll probably be participating in something that includes your environment. So it's kind of like it'll be going hand in hand with what you're doing as far as where you are physically. And there's someone who is contented. They had a dream come true, and they may be trying to run into you and share how they've been feeling about that with you. Something is going to be happening that is kind of like it gives a pessimistic vibe to something someone has going on. However, when they talk to you, they will be uplifted and it's going to actually bring out the best in you. It's going to be beneficial to you. And there is a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo person who is going to be disclosing something to you. And it does have something to do with justice. That's what's coming in here. I'm checking in the top chat because I did see someone in there. And I just wanted to make sure you didn't have any questions. It does not want to stay up there. Just 1 second. Okay. Let's check out what's going on with Leo. There is an Aries person who would like to offer to become your future lover if that's what you would want. They have been thinking about you. You're also in your 4th house of foundations. And so you will probably be participating in something that basically is the epitome of setting a foundation, a strong foundation. There is also someone who has had a lot of choices to work through, and they may be trying to run into you and get some advice or let you know whatever choice they went with. And someone is going to be kind of critical about something, something that they participate in, that they're doing. And it's actually going to bring out the best in you because they may not have too much to say. They may be in a place to where they can't really nitpick that much, and it's going to be beneficial to you, Leo. And there is also a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo person who is likely to disclose something to you. And it could have something to do with why they made a decision that they did make. And that's what's coming in for you. Let's see what's going on with Virgo. You're in your 5th house of self-expression and play. There is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person who really would like to offer some love. They would offer to be your future lover. If they could, they may do so. They definitely have it in their heart to do so. Again, also being in your fifth house of self expression, you are probably participating in a lot of play, a lot of activities that can best be described as playful. There is someone who has had a lot of obligation going on. They've had quite a few obligations, responsibilities, or they've really been drained. And they may be trying to run into you to relax with you and have some playtime with you. There is also something that may be crumbling, not going well, um, or just falling apart in some way. And this actually is going to bring out the best in you because you're going to help like a whole group, or this could be something at work or home. You are going to help them to pick up the pieces, so to speak. So it's going to end up being beneficial to you. And there is an Aquarius who will be disclosing something to you. Scorpio. There is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who would like to offer love or to be your future lover. You are also in your sixth house of heaven and heavenly health, health and service, Scorpio. So you may be participating in something that's really healthy or something that is service oriented, and that's coming in. There is also someone who has been inspired by you who would like to run into you. So that's what they're likely to be trying to do around this time. There's also, it could be, well, it's definitely temptation with the devil coming in. So someone is in a place of temptation. That's what's going down with them. And when they approach you to ask you how you deal with these types of urges or something that is very tempting, it's going to put you on the map and help you to encourage them because they're discouraged at this point in time. And it's going to be beneficial to you because it's going to help to strengthen you even more because you're going to focus more on, how you are able to deal with this. And it's going to encourage you that you're able to help them, as a matter of fact. And then there is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person who will be disclosing something to you, something that is kind of like pretty much low key. Sagittarius. Someone who would like to be your future lover and they may want to let you in on that, offer their heart to you. This is coming in as a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And you are in your seventh house of relationships with others. So you are participating in something that is relationship oriented. It could strengthen your relationship. And that's what's coming in here. So any activities along those lines are likely to have something to do with other people. And that's where you may find yourself. There's also someone who is very confident in their dealings with you, as well as whatever it is they do for a living, and they may be trying to run into you at this time. And some disappointment in love may be going down, may be going on with someone. And when you talk to them, whether you know them or not, whether you meet them or what have you, it is going to bring out the best in you to discuss how you've dealt with disappointment in love previously. So this is beneficial to the both of you. And there is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who will likely be disclosing something to you because you may be around them because you have all of these relationship activities going on, Sagittarius. Let's check and see what's going on with Capricorn. So someone is viewing something a little bit differently, and it makes them feel like they're in this place of, well, they're more or less turned on by you, and they'd like to offer to be your future lover. And this is coming in with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person who is feeling this way. You're also in your ninth house of higher learning astrologically. So you are probably going to be participating in something that is going to inspire you on some level. There's also someone who has the same emotional um, goals, the same ones that you do, and they may be trying to run into you at this time. They likely are. And some wins and losses are going to be going on, and someone is going to be really resilient during that period where they're facing something that makes them feel like they have to try their best to hold on. And they, when they interact with you, it's actually going to be beneficial to you, um, as it brings out the best in you. That's what's going to happen. It's going to bring out your best side, Capricorn. There is also a Scorpio who's likely to disclose something to you. So they're going to be sharing something with you. Aquarius. There is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person who would like to offer you love. They would love to become your future lover. And that is what they want to extend some sort of olive branch or hand or whatnot and let you know that that's what's on their mind. You are also in your 10th house. And so something having to do with your work um, is very magnified for you right now. So you probably are participating in something that um, is going to draw some boundaries or call some boundaries into question in some way. Also, it may contribute to your public image, whatever you're doing right around this time. And the activities that you participate in are going to garner quite a bit of attention. And that's what's reflected astrologically. There's also someone who they've been feeling like things are out of their control to some extent. And they may have been a little hushed about something. And this person is likely to be looking to run into you. I just thought I'd give you a little bit of a heads up there. There is also some celebration that is likely to be going on. It's going to bring out the best in you, and it is going to be beneficial to you. And there is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person who will be disclosing something to you, Aquarius. Pisces. There is another Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio person who would like to offer to become your future lover. And so they are thinking about notifying you of that fact. It's something that has been on their mind quite a bit. And you are in your 11th house of teams, um, groups, and networking. So you're probably participating in something that is team related and activities that open you up to networking with others and being a part of a group or different groups. There's also someone who has been very inspired by you, who is likely trying to run into you. And some temptation is going to be felt in a huge way. And this is actually going to be beneficial to you, because when this person opens up to you and lets you know about um, this very tempting spot that they've been placed in, it's going to bring out the best in you as far as the talk you give them, and how it encourages you to see things in a certain way, and just take that stance to where you can encourage this other person. There's also an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person who will be disclosing something to you. So they're going to be letting you know something. Taurus. There is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person who would like to offer to become your future lover. That's what they have in mind. You also are in your 12th house of separations. So you are probably tying up some loose ends, Taurus. There's also someone who is quite a fire starter. They're very ambitious, and that's the energy that they have. They are trying to run into you. That's something else that's standing out about this person. So don't be surprised if you run into them, because they will be trying to figure out how to do just that. There is also someone who is, they're kind of like recuperating from something that they've experienced. It's in the past. They got through a really rough time and things are going better for them. Not perfectly, but I'm getting that things are going a lot better for them. And if they get a hold of you and share this with you, it's going to be something that you both can kind of like just relax, and just knowing that things have gotten a little bit better. It's also going to be beneficial to you in some way, because you could bond over this, them sharing this with you. You may already be bonded with this person, and it's just going to be refreshing to allow this good news to wash over your whole being, because this is something that you are going to feel good about as well. And there's also a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person who will be disclosing something to you, something that not many people are aware of. So a lot of people don't know, but you will know, Taurus, whatever this is. Aries. There is another Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo who would very much like to volunteer to offer to become your future lover. So they have had an eye on you. You are very flexible. That's what's being reflected as far as astrologically. So you're kind of like open to doing different things, going with this or not going with that. or what have you when it comes to your mood. So you'll probably be either relaxing or participating in activities that other people invite you to participate in. And there is someone who they're embroiled in some conflict and they are looking for you. They may want to brainstorm with you on things that they could do or what have you, but they definitely want to reach out and converse with you. Also, some satisfaction, something that is very satisfying to someone else. This whole predicament that someone goes through is going to leave them feeling pretty satisfied. And when they discuss it with you, it's going to bring out the best in you. It's going to be uplifting, and it's likely to be beneficial to you to hear this good news. And the person who's coming in as someone who will be disclosing something to you is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person. And I think that about covers all of the signs there. And on a last note, someone who has been very patient with someone who has been going through some emotional upheaval and pain, it's going to pay off with that person. You will be making a breakthrough with that person. And this is the collective message coming in with the sun. So there's success. Let's see what the bottom of the deck energy is going to be. And it is about choices, lots of choices. So you don't have to just accept something bland. Realize that there is a lot out there to be uncovered. And, you just don't have to take something. If someone says take it or leave it, there is something else out there for you. So that is the energy coming in collectively as well. Shandar Din Ho. Adios.